life, physically, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. That's always been my mission in life, and that's just part of it. People say, "Oh, you bringing your church all up in your business?" I ain't bringing my church. I don't have a church. I'm bringing my belief system up in the business.
Oh, my.
I'm not gonna preach to you. I ain't gonna preach
All
to
right.
you. Amen.
You're Oregon.
But it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Y'all might get preached to.
That's the choir.
Hey, you borrow your hat, I need to pass it. On the next page, so turn to the next page, it says, start your list. Write down 25 folks that you know. Next, it says, schedule your challenge party 4 to 7 days from now. What's the challenge party? That's where you invite your friends over to your house. Over to whose house?
Your house.
Your house. Oh, but Kyle, I can't do that. My house is dirty. Hold on. Did I say we invite your friends? Your friends know you dirty. It was in your house last week, it was dirty. Don't clean it, they'll think you lost your mind. Leave it dirty. But Kyle, we're doing a renovation. We're doing the 2x4s was hanging out your wall when they were here last time. Have it in your house, that's where your friends are going to be comfortable. Does that make sense? Someone's going to take a note. He said I live dirty. 4 to 7 days out, have a challenge party. What is it? Invite them to your house, blend the shake, or 2 or 3, push play on a DVD player, let Nick do the deal, hand out applications, they fill them out, they get involved on the challenge. Does that make sense? Say yes? What's next? Pick pre-party. You got to pick two things. Now you do this any way you want to. You can just call them up and go, please come to my party. And you'll have about 100 people tell you they're coming, and one person's going to show up, and that's probably your mom. Okay? People lie, and they lie a lot. Have y'all figured this out? Yeah. They let life get in the way. You know, cats eat dogs. I mean, it's weird. Everything happens. I mean, I had one guy's grandma's died 9 times. Oh. 9 times! What he done? This is over 22 years. He's told me over the last 22 years, 9 different times when I invited him to something that his grandma died. Now, what he don't know is I have dinner with his grandma once a month. She looks healthy. How many of y'all know folks will lie about anything? Anybody ever been in retail before? Anybody? People, I mean, it's crazy. I talked to a car salesman one day and he said, man, people lie a lot. And I said, really? He says, yeah, out there on the lot, they tell you they got perfect credit. He said, really? What's your score? I got a 991. How many of y'all know it only goes to 800? You get inside, you run your credit, come to find out they ain't never paid nobody ever. Ever. People lie. So listen, here's what I'm going to tell you how to prevent your friends. You're going to help your friends. You're going to help them not lie. How many of y'all want to help your friends not lie? I learned something. If you'll run your friends through 2 steps prior to inviting them to your challenge party, they won't lie to you. They'll either tell you they ain't coming or they'll tell you they will come. And if they tell you they're coming, they're coming. If they don't, something serious happens and they'll call you and they will tell you a truthful reason why they're not coming and not something crazy. Now here's what you do. On this sheet, list out some things you can use. Use whatever you want. I'm going to tell you what I did. I called up my friend. Let's use it. Jeff. I call up my friend Jeff and I say, hey Jeff, listen, it's Kyle. How you doing? Good. Hey Jeff, I just run across this 90-day challenge by Visalus. It's called the Body by Body 90-day challenge. Have you heard of it yet? No, I haven't. Hey, hold the line. You got to hear this. I want to immediately 3-way Jeff into this 507-726-3700 number. We're going to listen together to a 4-minute pre-recorded call. Now, did y'all hear me say I'm going to 3-way him in? I didn't say I'm going to recite that call. Because some smart folks think they're going to learn the call and just be real brilliant and start reciting it. Listen, if you recite it, Jeff ain't getting in with you. Because Jeff don't know all that stuff you just said. Remember, when you're talking to someone, here's what's happening in their head. Number 1, can I do this? And if you're talking, most people won't do that, so the answer is no, they can't do this. But if you just simply put them on the phone with a recording and the recording does it, how many of y'all know everybody can do that? Once we listen to the recording, I'm going to say, Jeff, what did you like best? And he's going to tell me something. BMWs, losing weight, putting on muscle mass, running our 5K faster, something. It don't matter to me what he says. I'm going to say, great, sounds like you need some more information. Next, I'm going to send him to my website, to my Body by Body website. Ask him when he can do it. Jeff, when can you take a look at my website?
Tonight.
What time?
8 o'clock.
I'll call you at 8:17. Now listen, don't tell him 8:10, 8:20, odd number. Why? Because he will then know this is important for him to be timely and go to that website. And I'm going to tell him it's a 6-minute video. All I want you to do is go to my website and watch a 6-minute video. I'm going to call you at 8:17. 8:17, I'm going to call him up. What am I going to say? Hey Jeff, what'd you like best? And Jeff's gonna say something. Don't call them up and say, what did you think? Because how many of y'all know if you ask somebody what they think, they will tell you. You are not interested in what they think. What you're interested in is what they like best. He's gonna tell me, sounds like you need some more information, Jeff. Or are you ready to get started? Y'all catch that? Sounds like you need some more information, Jeff. Or are you ready to get started? If he says I'm ready to get started, I'm going to say, great, click right there where it says join the challenge, click it. And I'm going to walk him right through the sign-up process. If he says I need more information, I'm going to say, wonderful. Thursday night at my house, I'm doing a challenge party at my house, Thursday night. You should come. You'll get all the information you need to make a decision Thursday night. Can I count on you coming, Jeff?
Yes.
Jeff, seeing you coming, and we've been friends for a long time, I need some help. Do you mind picking up a bag of ice for me?
No problem.
Good deal. Bring the ice. Please don't forget the ice. I got to have ice to make these shakes with, so make sure you bring the ice, okay? Thanks, Jeff. See you at 7 o'clock Thursday night. What was your name?
Savannah.
I'm going to go through all that with Savannah. And I'm going to get to the end. I'm going to say, Savannah, me and you have been friends for a long time. I need some help. Do you mind picking up a bag of ice for me?
Sure.
Listen, folks, we're going to have 30 some odd people show up. We're going to have 30 some odd bags of ice. How many of y'all know we ain't going to need no more ice? How many of y'all know ice melts? Ice melts. So you pile it up in the backyard. You only need one, but you got better make sure you got a bag of ice now. Them shakes ain't no good if you don't put ice in them. So you at least need one. If you ask 30 people to bring a bag, you're going to at least get one bag. Would y'all agree? You're actually going to get 30 bags. Stack the other 29 outside. They will melt and you can throw the plastic away. How many of y'all know they're coming? Why? They made a public commitment to you. You assign them a duty to do, and they ain't going to let you down. They coming, they going to watch the video. Don't mean they're going to get in. It's okay. We don't care if they get in or not. We don't care if they, we care if they, we want everybody to be part of it, but it's not our job to convince them or coerce them. All we're going to do is get them exposed to the information, let them make a decision. How many of y'all can do that? That's all we're doing. So I teach this to so many people, and I'll tell you, I come to a challenge party, I don't see ice. I'm looking around for the ice. I go to North Carolina where my fastest growing teams are. Every challenge party, there'll be 25, 30 bags of ice piled up in the backyard. You know why? They taking me at face value and they're doing exactly what I'm saying. That's why I've got 29 ambassadors in a town that ain't got but 17,000 people. Hello? What y'all think the ratio is up there? That's pretty good, ain't it? Just if you'll just simply follow what I'm teaching you, you'll be knocking this thing out of the park. Next, here's a spot to make your list of 25. Do you stop at 25? No, that's just where you get started at and get your 25 going. If that conversation I just shared with you, it's all right here on the back, so you didn't have to take notes. You can kind of read the conversation of what you say. Now, don't get on the phone and go, hey, their name. You have a few minutes to talk. Listen, these are your friends. Man, read this thing and go, all right, hey, Jeff, you got a few minutes, man? Hey, listen, I run across this body, my challenge, I'm sorry about it, you heard of it. Just make it your own. Does that make sense? Don't be reading off of this thing, because you're going to be all jacked up. Your friends are going to hang up on you. They'll think you're weird. So you sound like Kyle, but you just imitating him. Hang up. That's your flow. How many of y'all think y'all can do that? Is that simple enough? You know why most folks get involved in home-based businesses and fail? Because nobody knows how to tell them how to do it. Oh, here's what they tell them. Oh, you in. Call your friends and tell them to come to your house. They didn't teach you how to do it. There's a process. Now, here's the good and the bad. The good is if you follow this process, you're going to be successful. If you don't follow this process, I'm not going to tell you you're going to fail, but I don't know what your results are going to be because I don't know anything but this process. I know this process has worked. It's worked to put over 800 people in my team in BMWs. And the way I look at it, if one man or woman can achieve something, so can another. How many of y'all believe that? So, last thing I'm going to tell you is we got these applications back here for to be distributors. Y'all need to fill those out. But Kyle, I ain't got the money. Do you eat food? Yes, if you eat food, you got the money. Something kills me. Sometimes people say, well, I ain't got the money, but they Super Bowl, they football fans. And if that TV blows up the day before the Super Bowl, how many of y'all know they got a TV? Man, don't let an opportunity of a lifetime pass you by because you being bullheaded thinking you ain't got the money when you're over there eating food and eating good all the time. Go ahead and just replace a couple meals. Save yourself some money. Let's get involved and make some money. Let's go out and change some lives. I mean, right now it might be about you. You might be thinking, me, I need to make some money. But you know what? At the end of the day, it really ain't about you. It ain't about me. It's about how many people can we impact. What's the 4 things? Physically, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. And I promise you, can help somebody lose 30 pounds, emotionally life just changed. They feel gooder about themselves. Y'all don't know what gooder is? Look it up in the dictionary. Call me when you find it. I've submitted it, but they ain't put it in Webster's yet. Anybody got any questions? Questions? Anybody got any questions?